Welcome, boils and ghouls, to yet another FANG-tastic edition of the Darkest Hours. On tonight's episode, we are on a hearse trip. Yes, indeed, we've traveled all the way from Shadowbrook to Orange County, California. Now what in this weird world would bring us to Orange County? Well, the answer lies in this building behind me. Yes, indeed. This is an episode for all you horror hounds and horrid filmmakers out there, because in this building lies the best and biggest little studio this side of Hollyweird. And believe me, I've been in quite a few. Yes, I remember the Nestor Studios. Good stuff, good. That was 1912, I believe. Wow. How time flies, huh? But this, the Silver Dream Factory behind me, blows doors off of those studios, let me tell you. So join me, won't you, as we go inside and see if we can dig up the corpse that runs this place. Turn off your lights, light your candles, fire up your fog machine, and fluff up those coffin pillows. It's time for the Darkest Hours Silver Dream Edition. Fright fiends, it took quite a bit of digging, but we found the creep responsible for this joint. So go ahead and put your cold and clammy hands together, and please welcome Roland Canamar. Welcome, Roland.
Thank you.
So, tell me, how did Silver Dream Factory begin?
Well, it started with me wanting to make my own films. And I started out as a cinematographer, and I actually wanted to, have a place that I could store my equipment. And I realized that, wow, there's warehouses that I could use to store my equipment, plus I could build sets.
Absolutely.
So I started my company called Silver Dream Factory to produce films.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very. Is there a particular film that got you started? Was there a film that you saw that after you saw it, you were just like, yes, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life?
Sort of. There was one film that I thought was kind of pivotal. It was called Paper Moon. Mm-hmm. And Tatum O'Neal and Ryan O'Neal were in that film.
Absolutely.
And I just loved the style and the era. The whole black and white was really cool. And I liked the way they shot it. It was kind of a hyper-realism. There was long shots where they talked for 3-4 minutes at a time with one shot. And that's kind of, I said, oh, that's kind of neat. I'd love to do that. But I'd always seen movies when I was a child, like, The Dirty Dozen, some Dirty Harry films, things like that were cool. But that's one of the films that actually kind of affected me. I said, this is neat. How can I create something that was in the past and make it look really cool in the present, but yet make it look like the past? So I kind of hung on to that. That's what started me off. And I think I was in third grade when I started. Yeah,
cool. And what types of films have you done?
Well, I worked on all kinds of films. I've worked on some family films, the USA Network, Elf and the Magic Key, The Elf Saved Christmas. I've also worked on some crime thrillers, and one that was more like a psychological horror movie thriller. So I've worked on different types, family films, music videos, commercials, you know, things like that too.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything, but my forte is narrative, you know, which is a feature film, narrative type story.
Now here at Silver Dream Factory, two of your biggest sets are the hospital and the police station. Why did you build those two?
Well, first of all, it's very difficult to rent a police station, and only because there's usually prisoners in it, or, you know, there's police activity going on,
right?
Which can be very difficult when you're actually rolling on the set. And the hospital is another place. I mean, people always have dramas with, you know, there's a police station in there, right. And there's a hospital. Someone's sick, something like happened. So they're very popular to use, but they're difficult to rent. So I decided to build those, and for the independent filmmaker, they might have a medium size or a micro budget to make it affordable for them to actually shoot it. So they wouldn't have to go to a police station and maybe shoot for 2 hours and get kicked out because of something's going on. Right. Or if they're in an emergency room in a hospital and there's something going on, they have to clear out. So that's why I built them, because they're really tough to get. I mean, houses are typical. Everyone has a house.
Most people.
Yeah, there's a million houses all over the place, but police stations and, you know, hospitals are difficult to get into. And if you do get into them, they're very expensive.
What are some of the most outrageous things that has happened?
The scariest thing is I was working on an MC Hammer music video years ago. But MC Hammer was shooting a video. Of course, he's a rapper, and, you know, there was the East Coast, West Coast thing.
Right.
And there was a threat, and someone was coming over with a gun. They huddled us in one room so we could all be killed together. Instead of just saying, run for your lives, they said, come together in this room, and we were on location. Right. And, of course, the cops were called, you know, and there was a guy on his way to kill MC.
Wow.
But it never happened.
Well, apparently.
No, because he's still on.
and you're still here, which is terrific.
Yes, absolutely.
Terrific. So now let's get to what the horror hounds at home want to know. What's your favorite horror film?
Aliens. I'm sorry, Alien, the first one. I thought the second one was way over the top.
Very good choice, very good choice. A movie that terrified a generation, I believe.
Yes, it did. Absolutely. One of the best horror films that I've seen.
And what is it for you that sets it apart?
Well, when it was in space, it was one of the first ones to do it in space, and then it just had an element of suspense where you really never saw the monster to the very end, so your imagination made it bigger than it was. Mm-hmm. And that's what I like. Sometimes they show the monster too early. And you go, oh, that's all it is? It's a guy, and whoa. Well, you know it's a costume. So they wait at the very end to show it, and you were just on the edge of your seat, constantly not knowing when it was going to happen, when it was going to happen. They did a couple of little things, the boo thing,
right,
here and there, but for the most part, it was done just really well. And of course, you're in space; you can't leave.
Yeah,
you're stuck in a house. You know, there's always or someone running out in, you know, an open field. They always have to trip, right? And, you know, always they find themselves in a little place where they shouldn't go. But in space, you have no choice. You're stuck in a little spacecraft.
Do you have any advice for any aspiring filmmakers out there?
Just do it. That's all I can say. You can go to school for 4 years, which is great if you like school. You can spend $150,000 on different universities, or you can take that same money and make your own film and spend maybe $50,000 per film, and maybe get 3 films out of that $150,000, and you'll get the experience of a lifetime. You'll actually get the chance to produce it, do it, because you know, in school, a lot of schools are theory. About motion picture, directing theory, acting theory, cinematography theory, everything's theory. There are some schools that are good, vocational schools that are getting you in there and actually giving you the actual experience of doing it. But you cannot replace experience with theory. You can think about it all you want, but when you do it, you understand what happens when you're shooting, how do people react to it, what you have to do, and you get all the experience you need. And that's really what it is, just doing the film. And that's what people want to see. Because you can just say, well, I've learned all this stuff, but what do you show me something? Oh, okay. Right? They want to see something you've done. So I would say get all the experience you can, make your own films, and you might be able to get an investor for your second or third or fourth film. It could actually be a good payday. And you could sell it and make some money.
And how about any last words?
Last words? Like last rites?
Yes, absolutely.
Does that imply that I'm going to die?
Well, it depends on how much fun we have around here.
Hey, but I got something for you guys. We're all going to die.
Eventually.
Yes. It's just a matter of when.
Well, now he's just taking the suspense out of it.
Oh, sorry.
Ruin the surprise ending for you ghouls.
Hey, have fun. Whatever you do, have fun at it. That's all I can say. I am having a blast. I'm living my dream. It used to be my hobby when I was 12, 11, 13 years old. And now I'm actually having fun doing it. I've always had fun doing it. Even when it's lousy, I still have fun creating and working in the business.
Absolutely.
So I just say have fun at whatever it is. If you want to make horror films, gore films, bloody films, whatever it is, have fun and enjoy life. Because I am.
Isn't this place just FANG-tastic? I mean, look at it. Look at it. Who wouldn't want to shoot here? I loathe being on set. Yes, indeed. As a matter of fact, just walking around here has given me ghost bumps. It also occurred to me while I was wandering around the sets here that you poor unfortunate souls out there in the mortal realm are unfamiliar with the shows that us Shadowbrookians get to tune into every night. So, well, every show that is except for The Darkest Hours, which does get out to you through the Monster Channel and other diabolical sources. So I thought it might be fun this evening to give you a glimpse into what we ghouls tune into. So, presenting for your displeasure, some Shadowbrook TV.
To clean up the mean streets of Brooklyn, the police hired someone from the streets. To catch a douchebag, you need a douchebag. Stantinopolis.
You guys, roll call. Let's go. Dude, what the hell? I got a name, you know. Stantinopolis? Whatever. Dude, I hate this place. First they make me cut my hair. Now they can't even remember my name. Douchebags.
The Shadowbrook shopper calls Stantinopolis the most dramatic show in years.
Alright, tough guy. Where were you Monday night? Huh? Around like 8 o'clock-ish. Where were you? Hey, come on, answer me. Dude, this is serious. Where were you? Answer the question. Answer the question, you stupid bitch. Where the fuck were you Monday night? Why aren't you talking to me? Answer me.
I ain't a suspect. I'm housekeeping. You got a problem with that?
Oh. My bad. My bad. You people still do that? I thought you was all into like sports and politics.
The suspense will keep you on the edge of your seat, says Rolling Tombstone.
Hey! Hello? Anyone out there? Little help here. I locked myself in. Hello? Seriously? Dude, I don't have the keys. Hello? Dude, this sucks. I can't believe it. Second time this week. Hey! Hey! Hey, baby. How you doing? Little help here.
It's a stupid bitch now.
What? Hey! Seriously? Fuck.
Oi! Hey, quiet down. I'm trying to sleep.
Hey, fuck you too, douchebag.
Stantinopolis.
Hi, I
really enjoy working for Shadowbrook Air. Oh, would you like anything, sir? We have the maggot loaf or the chicken corpse on blue. Alright, I'll have that right to you. And we travel to every corner in the ethereal realm, so I get to see and visit the most interesting places. Another soda? Diet? Yeah, I'll have that to you in a second. No, thank you. And the passengers on Shadowbrook Air are some of the nicest and most friendly. Ooh. Some are a little too friendly, especially on these ghost-to-ghost flights. So next time you decide to fly Shadowbrook Air. We'll take you up, but we'll never let you down.
It's the band Rolling Tombstone calls delicious. You'll eat them up, says Spinning Head Magazine. And snack food never sounded so evil, says People of the Grave. Now, through this limited TV offer, you can own the greatest hits of the world-famous black metal band, Merit Badge. Rock out to such amazing hits as these.
I wanna eat out the peanut butter. I wanna eat out your peanut butter. What are we fighting for?
And now, through this limited TV offer, you can get the unreleased track. So order now. Operators are standing by to help you rock. Offer not available in any state, city, or county in the world.
Honey, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I could eat. What are you fixing?
I would if I could, but we're out of ketchup packets and maggots even.
Damn. Pizza again.
No, I don't want to do pizza. Then we skip on the scabs and pus.
True. Hey, how about that new Shadowbrook Cafe?
Yeah, Dummy, it works, so that place is to die for.
That's right. And tonight is the perfect time to come on down and give us a try. Look at these delectable dinners. Act now and take advantage of our special offer. Have a child for half off and seasoned to perfection. Just look at these happy customers. What are you waiting for?
So come on down to the Shadowbrook Cafe, where if the food doesn't kill you, the service will.
Shadowbrook General, how may I direct your call? More? Yes, hold on one, please. Central Doctor! Central Doctor! Code Blue Room 13! Repeat, Code Blue Room 13!
Can you save him, Doctor? He looks pretty grim.
Of course I can. 'Cause I'm Dr. Bono. At least I hope I can. I have a reputation to uphold. Nurse Karmel, fetch me my crash card.
Right away, Doctor.
Doctor what?
Dr. Bono.
Yes, Dr. Bono. Now, you listen to me. You have to pull through. Come on. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe, damn you. Come on. You have to pull through. Breathe. Come on. Breathe for Dr. Bono. Come on. You have to pull through. You have to live. You have to live. Because I love you.
Will Chester survive, or would Dr. Bono's love be in vain? Tune in next week to Shadowbrook General.
That's right. I'm taking the elevator because I'm Dr. Bono, and the stairs are just too slow. Oh, there you have it, boils and ghouls. Some of the terror-ific television that tantalizes us over in Shadowbrook. I tell you, that George Clooney has got nothing on our Dr. Bono, huh? And how about that Stantinopolis? Now, there is a crime drama. I bet you ghouls wish you unlived in Shadowbrook just for the TV. Yes, indeed. Well, actually, you know what? If you particularly enjoyed one of our horrid programs this evening, why don't you let us know? Crawl on over to our Facebook and let your screams be heard. Yes, indeed. And maybe we'll answer them. Maybe. No promises. I want to give a huge thank you from the bottom of our black hearts to Roland Canamar and the Silver Dream Factory for giving us this dishonor. But seriously, this place is phantasmagorical. It's wonderful. So if you or anyone you know is a filmmaker or just someone in the market for a killer place to shoot, you've got to get down here. Check out silverdreamfactory.com for all the gory details. Now, I'm off to cause some terror since we're down here in Orange County. So, until next slime, kiddies, sweet nightmares.
that time. The gems just fall from her mouth. Pirouetting in with a wrecking ball. I don't wanna antagonize the drama. Some people just need drama. Some people just need drama. How did you get into my life? You're my next nightmare. I know that you're it's obvious to me that you're my next nightmare. There's a stench on your breath when you mention my name, and I can hardly wait until the next sabotage. You're an encyclopedia of insecurity. Rattling in your head is gotta be louder than hell. Just need drama. Some people just need drama. God could get you out of my life. You're my next nightmare. Here comes the drama now. You're my next nightmare. It's obvious to me that you're my next nightmare. You're my next nightmare. Oh, you're a piece of work. You're my next nightmare. It's inevitable, babe. You're my next nightmare. Ah! People just need drama. Some people just need drama. Got to get you out of my life. You're my next nightmare. Oh, you're a piece of work. You're my next nightmare. It's obvious to me that you're my next nightmare. Yeah, you. You're my next nightmare. Oh, you're a piece of work. You're my next nightmare. It's inevitable, babe. You're my next nightmare. You're my next nightmare. You're my next nightmare. You're my next nightmare. You're my next nightmare.